Hi, 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 hi. How are you? How are you? Um, I was just cruising through the net, and then I found this news um about the producer and writer of the show Sex and the City. Sex and the City was a big show about this three or female friends in New York City who were just living their best lives, single and living their best lives, no children at first. One of them ended up having a child, or two of them. But the main character was Sarah Jessica Parker. She didn't have no child. She was just living her best life, experimenting, dating this guy on the other guy, or just buying a lot of shoes. But the writer of the book and producer of the show, her name is Candace Bushnell. She just confessed. She just confessed that she is 60 years old now. She just confessed that she regret not having children because life is lonely in your 60s without family, without children, without grandchildren, which just brought me to a lot of different layers of thinking. Because yesterday I was watching this news about mm, Donald Trump's ex-wife dying, Ivana Trump, may she rest in peace. She died in her house, multi-million dollar house by herself, even though she got three children and many grandkids. We Western civilization has created a lot of things, many great things, technology, sciences, a lot of things that makes our lives easier in the West, in the East, in the North, everywhere. Everybody's benefiting from Western creativity, science. It's true that science didn't start in the West. It started in Egypt, Africa, in Greece, in Asia, China, thousands years ago, but the West took it to another level. But one thing the West really missed, really destroyed for the whole world, for the West first now is going global, is destroying families. You got people deciding not to have kids. A lot of people. Let me tell you, I'm from an African background. Obviously, in Africa, everybody want to have children. Most people, the vast majority, because there's no purpose without passing your legacy down onto the next generation. Poor, rich, powerful or not powerful, average or not, like above average, you need to pass down your legacy. When you get old, you need to have kids, grandkids. Every other thing is superficial. Money is superficial. You're gonna die, and nobody will remember your money. People remember that's your kids, that's your grandkids, that's legacy. That's our purpose. That's our purpose. It's really lonely. People would put on a brave face. Oh, I didn't have children. I decided not to have, but I don't regret anything. I'm 70, I'm 80, or I'm 65. Most people are lying. I'm not saying you don't have those 1% or 2% of the people out there that really don't regret it. You know, I give up. Those people might exist, but most people is really lonely out there without children. And even those that have children, we have this individualism in the West where a grandmother like Ivana Trump can pass away by herself, have an accident in the house, fall down, die. At this moment, they say it's not a foul play, but I can imagine a grandmother by herself in the house, 75 years old, in Asian culture, Indian, Chinese, or African culture, or Arabic culture, with that many children and grandchildren living by herself. It's impossible. So, two different subject lines. Those people that decide not to have children, I'm telling you, for most of you, it's going to be very lonely. You're going to regret it. If you want to freeze your eggs, do that if you're a woman. Even though that's not my lifestyle, my morals, and all that, but at least that give you an option. Don't make no radical decision about family decisions that you will regret. Children are a blessing. It doesn't matter if you're Jewish, Muslim, Christian. Children are a blessing. Family is important. And those that have children, take care of your parents. Show your kids that you care about your parents, for your kids to care about you. Because even if you have millions, you don't want to be an old widow or millionaire living by yourself, not not having your children around, having your children take a distance, go live in other states, even though they can afford to live not far from you. Leaving your nest is one thing, but completely, you know, forgetting your parents and just leaving them by themselves. I don't know. I don't. That kind of independence is sad. It's lonely. It's lonely. So, two layers: young women and young men, don't make no radical decision on your body, especially men, because there are really men that is going for vasectomy, da 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 da. Sometimes it's reversible, sometimes it's not. Keep your options open. Men, we have longer options. Keep those options open. Women, you have shorter options. If you want to freeze eggs, do that. Even if you're a feminist in your, you know, late teens, early 20s, early 30s, give yourself that option of change, being able to change your mind somewhere in your 40s and having a family. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. My mom is 66 years old. She got grandkids. She got grandkids. Sometimes she don't even care about me. I don't have children yet, but my siblings have children. Sometimes she don't even call my brother. She called the children. She FaceTiming with the children. She is happy. She's happy. She don't even care about my sister. She care about her kids. She is happy. She is happy. She is those little humans. She know those little humans come from her tree. And she don't need us financially. She got, you know, she was a civil servant. She got her retirement. She got her house. But she is happy having that generation of people passing down her legacy. Now she lives for that. She want to know how they're evolving in school, how her grandkids, her namesake, especially my brother's daughter, named after her. She want to know everything, every day, the school report. She is keeping her younger, is keeping her younger at 66 years old. My dad the same way. My sister named her first son after my dad. He's paying for that boy's private school. He's so proud of that boy. That's like his junior. He got many other people, brothers, nieces, naming their kid after him, my dad. But when my sister did it, it was so emotional for him. It was so emotional. It's important to have family. Again, I'm not criticizing Western culture. Western culture has a lot of positive. I went to school in America. I live in America. I love this country, but we can learn from other countries, other cultures, just like they're learning from us. Just like, look at China. China, for the past 40 years, China benefited a lot from Nixon opening China, relations up technologically, science, education. They come here, they learn the thing, but they keep their own culture. They keep the good things and they take the good things from here. We can learn this. Stop sending the parents to the retirement home that I did. Keep families together and have children. Keep your options open. Don't make no radical decision like that producer in Sex and the City and regret in your 60s, especially women. Women, your window is shorter. Men can have babies later. Even that, I feel like it's kind of selfish for men to be having kids in their 70s. But men have their option, the option of having kids later on. You don't have that option. It's true that you can adopt. I'm not against adoptions, but let me tell you, you can adopt and have your own biological and treat them the same way, but don't forbid yourself from that experience because it's magical. I haven't experienced it, but I lived it. I live it. I see my parents, the pride they have when they see their kids, especially their grandkids, because we don't matter anymore. That's all I gotta say.